And we are live. Hello, everybody. And we are getting set for this Boulder Breakout Tournament Championship game with the 14AA girls featuring the Lady Rough Riders of Boulder, Colorado up against the Alaska North Stars all the way from Anchorage. And it's warming up outside and it's heating up inside as the girls take the ice for the warm-ups. And we've got that 80s music is back with our favorite DJ working the dials in the booth, and we're going to kick it off here. These two teams have already met twice this week, both close matches, 2-1, 2-0 for Boulder in those two efforts. And we're excited to bring this game to you. The last game of a tournament, it included divisions for 19 and under girls, 16s, 14s, and just previous to this, the 12 and unders. And Boulder actually just won that 12 and under tournament championship against Arizona. So knocking off one of the best systems in the West at the 12 and under level. So we've got some good girls hockey coming here. We're excited. Justin on the right of me and my assistant manager here, my son Caden on the left. So we have a shout out to all the grandmas and grandpas who are watching this. Some of you might have been up earlier for the 7:15 game, which was a absolute romp as Boulder beat the Lady Ducks of Anaheim. 7-0, is that what it ended up being? And shots were 55-7 or something nuts. So the girls are warmed up with that and they're back on the ice. I think there's been a mix of Starbucks and McDonald's in the couple hours in between games here. And, yeah, wow. 2 hits to the goaltender's mask on the North Star side. Boulder will be wearing white today. And the North Stars in sharp-looking blue gloves and matching yellow and blue pants. They really do have the best uniforms, I think, of the tournament. I like the blacks on the Boulder side, but very sharp from Anchorage. I'm going to get my stats tracking going here. 30 seconds left. And we're looking forward to a good game. So hello to Florida, hello to Connecticut, hello to Alberta. And Chicago, got some Illinois viewers as well. If we missed one of those states, just chat us on the YouTube feed there. Let us know where you're watching from today. Is he gathering the puck? I don't think there's any changes to the lines. Everyone's back. And it's been a lot of hockey on these girls, so they're going to be looking forward to a week off before we head into the state championship tournament this next weekend. Only the top 2 go after that, and otherwise that's it for the season. Actually, in Michigan, just some of the teams are just kicking off some of their games. My friend out there said in the high-end AAA leagues there, they've only played 7 games in Illinois. And they're hoping to get some games in the last month or 2 here, but we're wrapping up the season. And it is warming up outside. It was already up to 18 degrees from -6 this morning, Fahrenheit. So that's typical Colorado. By tomorrow, this will all be melted and we'll be golfing by the weekend. So that's how we roll down here. Boulder does their cheer and they head to the bench. Coach Molly's back from her pond hockey tournament. Unsuccessful. Apparently her team got beat by a bunch of youngins, I think, which is remarkable because I think I mentioned Molly is quite the hockey player herself. She was Div 1. And I've seen her dingle dangles in practice and she knows her way around the rink. So anyway, here we go. Looks like to start, we're going to have, I think that's Robo coming out to start. That means Riley's going to take this face off. I see that Izzy and Jan are going to be on the back line for Boulder, and Boulder wins it, and we're away. Pass over to Izzy from Yana. Comes up along the far side, chipped back by Arizona. And boy, everyone's got to skip in their step here. And things are moving and grooving.
Arizona.
I'm sorry, did I say?
You said Arizona.
Oh my gosh, I meant Alaska. Well, I can't blame the coffee. Here we go. Kaya's slapping it out, but nice hard forecheck there and right back in by Alaska, who's fired up and screaming. Izzy along the far board, near board, sorry. Mia finds it, looking for that cross pass, but intercepted. That was a nice read by the Alaska player, watching the eyes there and saw it coming. Cuts across, almost took it away right in the slot. Now, Robo decides to take it behind her net. She's got some wheels. She's checked away, slap forward, and here's Riley to pick it up. Oh, nice play again, but it'd be offside. And I think that's still offside. That was clearly not tagged up. And another It's a worrisome call by the official if you can't make that one. Comes to the middle. Aisha's line is now out. Aisha looking for her winger, and she finds Maya. Maya's coming out. Daisy's on the ice in the middle, but checked immediately by Alaska. And Alaska's got to be in their bonnet, and this is what you worry about when you take on a team you beat a couple of times. They are the underdogs, and they want to make a mark. Daisy dumps it deep all the way around. Aisha in on the forecheck. Aisha gets there, stops the puck along the boards. Now Maya helps. Number 11 frenetically pushing at it with her stick from the Alaska side. Comes to the point. Pushed forward by Hayden. Stopped at the top of the slot. Off the glass. Alaska again with it, but Daisy's there to disrupt. In the boot. Aisha kicks it forward, and here comes Alaska with a bunch of speed. Daisy stops and pylons it with a slap at the knees. Lucky she didn't get called there. Thrown towards the goal, and that'll be the first shot of the game. Back in the corner. Still at the point now, thrown behind the net, and Alaska's there first. Aisha chasing. Well, they're standing around a little bit here, not looking like they've got any. They got to move their feet because they are all standing around. And here's Mia fighting underneath the stick. Aisha back to get it. Aisha, not the usual skip in her step yet. I think Boulder needs to wake up. Here we go. Now Aisha has it. She gets through that check, pushes through it, goes across, but picked off. And then that's going to be a trip. Oh, it's not a trip. That should have been a trip. Boy, that was the definition there as the Boulder player took down Alaska player from behind. And we're going to have a change now. And here comes Sid's line. Streaking number 9 for Wyoming all the way down. She takes the corner. Picked up by Sid. It's in the corner deep. Sid under the stick, but good. Alaska is moving their feet faster. They're getting to those pucks. Tori now has it. She slaps it up to Emerson. Right back in, and it's going to be another cover by Evie as Alaska's got it in their step today. Looks like it's Izzy and Tori out there. Sid's going to take this face-off in her own zone. Sid extremely strong on the face-offs this week. And she wins it again, the choke up. Although, boy, Alaska right there to be in the middle of it. Nina on the forecheck. She's going to try to get a stick on it. Played off the boards by Alaska. Across the center ice. Deflected away by Sid. And Lena's dumped from behind. Again, no call. And Izzy dumps it through. They're going to call icing on that, despite the fact, wow, that was not icing. I think we'll have to look at the video again, but that was at the red line. And that's a three or four already questionable calls from these two. So I'm concerned that we're not going to be getting a good game, but we'll see. But let's see who's coming out. Mia's going to be out there on D with Yana, and Riley's taking his face off. So face off, still sitting at the dot. Gets Alaska has control. They throw it towards the net, but blocked away. Behind the net comes right in the slot. Played to the point. Number 20, Larson throws it on net and blocked by Yana. Nice block by Yana to prevent that from getting through. They bang away at it on the side. Riley tries to slip past. Now she has it. Checked away at the point. Defenders pinching in. Kaya and Riley there now finally gathered by Yana, who changes directions. And a nifty little chip by Kaya. And she's got a foot race going. She's almost there, but the defender gets there first. However, Riley, following the play, throws it towards the corner now and goes off for a change. In the corner, Kaya providing some torment on the defender, and Maya is all the way down there. Now Aisha's line's coming out, and it crosses the line. Maya looks. She's got the opportunity to take it in. She does. She throws it deep. Now Aisha in. Chase behind the net. Aisha's there. Comes to the winger. She throws it off the feet of the streaking winger and checked by Maya, who throws it towards the goal and miss. Back in the corner, off the boards. Mia checks in, and here's Aisha. She's got someone wide in front, but throws it on net. It's sitting there, and it's a save. That was a wide open Daisy as Aisha throws it towards the net, but holy moly, that was close. And that was the first shot on net by Boulder. Shots are... I have them as tied as the Boulder team's done a good job of blocking. Aisha's going to take this face off. And it's won by the Alaska side. Izzy and Tori are out here on D. It comes to Izzy at the point. She slaps it forward right through the stick of the Alaska player. Nice stick on it there by Daisy. Aisha again. Now it comes across through Maya's feet. Hayden there to pinch, backhands it forward. And Maya again against the boards. Now Maya has it. She looks for a shot and wide open one-timer, and that's the release we've come to expect from Daisy, who is the queen of the one-timer on this team. And boy, after a hat trick earlier today, she just about initiated the scoring again today. Now a quick change, and it's a loose puck, but Izzy there to gather, and she uses her strength to try to make the turn. Stopped, though, as she runs right into the boards and the official who's sitting there. Dangerous for the official to be up on the boards with players coming in hot. Nicely played through the middle by Alaska, but good check. And now Lena's starting the rush for the Boulder side. She's going to take it up, flips it to herself forward. She's got a head of steam as Sydney's behind her, but Lena's still with it. She's looking for Emerson, who's there in front, but not able to get through. Now it gets through right through the crease. Far side. Emerson on the, beautiful back check by Emerson, who just outworked the girl and slapped it into the boards. And now it's off Sydney's boot towards the blue line, and it goes past the defender who has to knuckle back on it. Sydney there using her body to shield the puck, and now she's checked again. The two players, Izzy sees that it's offside, but dumps it in anyway. Smart play by Izzy as she goes for a change. Now it comes out after tagging up. Emerson stops the play, comes across the Tori is there, and it's a little discombobulated as teams are changing. It's right in Sydney's feet, and now Yana's back. And I think that it's going to be held for a whistle as Evie detected that things were getting a little out of control and sloppy. And that's part of the goaltender's job, is to control the game and the tempo when she sees her team needs it. Riley's coming out with Kaya and Robo. Tori's there with Yana. And the faceoff still on the dot. Wingers come in to help, and Boulder comes up with it. And nice play out to Mia. She's going to take a centering opportunity, but fanned on it. Comes back to Yana. Throws against right at center. Tipped on the stick of Riley. Kaya makes a strong move with her stick and uses her body to get forward. Comes back out. Yana's going to dump it, and she does. Everyone's timed up. Yana again throws it forward. Bounces up. Defender tried to use the hand, and now things are picking up. Both sides skating freely. Riley behind the net. She's going to look for the drop, and she does right up to the point. Tori throws it right back on, and it's swallowed up by the goalie on a nice-looking shot. And that's the first spring to life we've seen here with 6:51 in the first, 0-0. Boulder finding its sea legs after earlier games. Riley here to take the face-off again in the offensive zone. She wins it forward, but controlled now by the D. But there's Kaya. Now here comes Alaska again all the way up the side. Makes a little move around Tori and takes it deep. Robo's in hot. She swings a stick, disrupts the play, but Alaska's still with the puck. Now it's taken by Robo, and that gives O'Reilly an opportunity to gather it, throw it far side. Kaya dumps it down. This will be icing as Boulder's going for a change. 6:23 left here in the first. Hayden and Mia are going to be out there on D. And up front, Aisha's line with Daisy and Maya. Aisha will take this face off. And there's some pretty lame music playing in the background, so we'll have to give whoever's playing that a hard time. Defensive zone was won by Alaska, but nice move by Maya, who cuts up and lifts her body up to get away from the streaking defender. Smartly done, and here comes Daisy, who's now got a little bit of open space. Maya's going with her across. Daisy pulls up, throws it backhand to the middle, and she knew Maya was there, but nice play by the defender. Now a nice pass, and a swing and a miss by Aisha, who was point blank, and they're going the other way. And Hayden's got to turn because this girl's got a head of steam. Mia comes across, puts a stick on and disrupts the play, and now squeezes her off. Nicely done by the captain. Here comes the Daisy on the boards. Daisy, nice chip out, and Aisha's going to chase. Number 20 for Alaska gathers it, goes to the winger, but too hard for her to handle, and Aisha slaps it back to the blue line. Now Lena on the ice as Boulder's changing. Nice pass, D to D, and then across for the Alaska center. Alaska controlling, but Lena there to intercept. Now Lena takes it right up the gut, 1-on-5. She dumps it deep, and she gets her own rebound. Lena right in front of the net. She passes it forward. It's loose. It's still loose, and there comes a wraparound and a goal. And that's how you do it, folks. Sydney saw that the goalie was out of position, and she takes the puck off of that initial rebound around the back of the net, slides it through, and again, a goal scorer's goal, knowing that she'll get the bounce off the back of the goalie's rear to put it in the net, and that's going to be the first goal of the game. And what a wraparound by Sydney from Lena, and just a fantastic goal. And it's 1-0 Boulder. And what looked like a sharper team for Alaska here. This line, again, deadly down low. And now Lena happy to dump it back into her office. And there goes Emerson to pursue. Emerson cuts off the rush. Now here comes Alaska looking for a quick reply. Tori's back there with Izzy. Tori stands the blue line, deflects it forward into center. Nice play by Emerson, knocks it out of the air and actually saves the referee a bruise by keeping it off his elbow. Emerson going for a change now. Riley's lines coming on. There's a giveaway. Morobo's got it. Oh, and a swing and a miss. She fanned on it. It comes back to the front. Alaska player falls. Now looking for an open player, and Izzy's there with a long shot, just wide. It's back in the corner, and it comes out again. Riley flips it towards the goal. It's still there, and Riley gets dumped from behind, and there's a penalty as the arm goes up. Riley was hammered from behind as she was looking for that loose puck, and that's going to be a call. And we'll have the first power play opportunity of the game. Shots are now 4-1 for Boulder after this, and Riley's down. And she took it in the back and then stumbled over top of the goaltender into the net. She's holding her. And there was there was more going on. I didn't see that. She's holding her head, and obviously something is bothering her, and that's not great for Boulder, as Riley is a critical piece of the middle ice for center for us, and she may be out for the game, depending on how severe that is. I did not see it, unfortunately. I was marking my statistics. So we'll be down to 2 centers, at least temporarily here, with a full change for Boulder and a power play opportunity. Aisha's line is out. Daisy Maya, who've been effective. Izzy and Tori still on the back. And the face-off is still sitting there, controlled by Alaska, who throws it all the way down. That could be icing, but it's not, as Boulder is deemed to have been able to get it now. Tori falls, but it's gathered by Izzy, and she's going to take a look up the ice, and she's on her horse. Here she goes. Izzy charging forward at the red line, zigzagging. She gets across, and that probably was offside, but not called. Again, these refs are not going to be on top of it. And Tori throws it on, and it's right on net. Still there, big rebound. Still sitting there. Now Aisha uses her stick to gather it up. Tori gets it, but nicely checked and blocked and over the bench at the coach for Alaska. 1:22 left in this power play. 3:42 left in the first period. Boulder changing. And it's Mia now on D with Yana. Forwards stay the same. Aisha's going to continue this. She takes the face-off again. A win by Alaska. They take it around the horn, but Mia pinches and it comes to Maya. She throws it to the middle on the stick of one-time Daisy, and another one-timer from Daisy that the goalie had to be sharp with. And why is there no icing on this? There is an icing call, but okay, apparently he doesn't know the rules of this tournament, and that's a problem when we get officials who are not familiar with it, because the players have not played that way all season, and obviously weren't expecting to have to gather the puck. So here we go. The ref is talking to the fans, actually, who are informing them there's a 14 game, so there are icing calls on the penalty kill, which I think is odd anyway. But anyway, I think we straightened it out thanks to the fans in the audience, very knowledgeable. Now here comes Sid. She's got a head of steam. Lena's with her. Sid, head down, throws it forward. Lena behind her a little, and it now comes the other way. Stick on it by Mia, who's out there with Izzy. And now it goes up into the bench. Haven't seen Riley yet, and we'll see if she comes out. No, Sid's staying out there. Defense changing. Izzy's now out with Hayden. Faceoff's going to be at the dot. There's some sort of a conversation between I think, they are now just discussing the penalty kill icing calls. So I think everyone's up to date now. We'll have a face-off in neutral zone. Sid wins it clean. And here comes Izzy. She cuts to the middle, and she's got a head of steam. She's going to keep it as Lena smartly just gets out of the way because Izzy's on a train, and she's coming around the horn, and she's looking for openings. Lena's calling for it in the slot, throws it on net, and it's there. Oh, and it's gloved, but it's loose, and Lena just got hammered. after taking that shot, she lined it up and on net. It was loose for a second, and Emerson right there to try to whack it in. Coach for Alaska telling everyone to calm down as the players are getting a little aggressive, and I think he knows that they start hitting the penalty box. It's going to be a problem for them. Face-off cleanly won by Boulder, thrown right on net hard by Izzy, but gobbled up right in the gut. And this goaltender is, again, we've seen in the past couple of games, is solid. So it's going to be only the good goal, only the good shots that can get past this one. And another clean win goes to Izzy. Izzy, this time Alaska's there, but Izzy realizes that she needs to get on her horse and does. Izzy throws it off the boards to the blue line. Sid's there, gathers it up on her own side of blue, off the boards hard. And this better not be icing, but it is. Oh, he waves it. And actually the back man waved it off and the front man called it. So I have very circumspect opinions about this taller referee. He is not on the ball. Hey, and good to see Riley's back out there. So whatever happened in the earlier play has not been enough to cause her to exit the game, and she's taking this face-off, and it's won by Alaska. But now it's a foot race, and here comes Robo. She's out ahead of steam. And now it's going all the way down, and this time they do call it together. And so we'll have a face-off this time in the Alaska zone. 1:45 left in the first period. D are changing. Here comes Tori. She's going to be out there with Yana. And they're going to keep Riley's line out there for this face-off in the offensive zone. Riley looking to win it over to the side, I think, based on the hand position. It sits there. It's still there, and it looks like Alaska's going to come up with it. Alaska throws it blindly in the middle into the feet of Tori, who gathers it. She puts a little area pass, but picked off. Spinning at her own blue line is the Alaska defender. Throws in the middle. Maya there to intercept now. Get back the other way. Number 9 again. That was Kaya who put a stick forward. Now D across from Tori to Maya, who nicks a sneaky move into the stick move. And now she's finally checked 1-on-3. Comes the line, not out, held by Tori. Right back by Alaska, who throws it forward at Tori, and Tori's got to move her feet to get there. She's got 2 oncoming defenders, and they're still there now. Tori gets it out. Daisy's got it, and she's got Maya with her, and those two have found each other. Nice little play off the boards by Daisy. Maya's there, but Daisy's got the line. She's going to pass it. Oh, just over the stick of Maya. Right to the line, not out as Yana steps forward at the line to keep it in. Now she's got a race for it, and Yana on her horse gets there first under the stick. Nicely played. And the quick feet of Yana prevent that player from getting there first. Play to the middle by Maya, and it's going to be a way offside. But now, last second, it tips, and now it comes forward. Hayden tips it forward. Off the bench, here comes number 17, but nice tip by Maya to just stop that cold in the neutral zone. Dumped in by 20. Alaska now hard to the puck. Nice forecheck by Alaska, and he got control in the corner, but now control behind the net. She's going to throw it forward, and Edie had enough and covers it up from behind. Well, 12 and a half seconds left here in the first. That's enough for a face-off. And they're going to change it up. As I see Sid's coming out with Lena and Emerson, and on D, it's going to be Izzy and Mia. So 12 seconds left in the first period with a face-off down low. Boulder's got to be sharp. Our best face-off person wins it clean as usual. Sid again with a clean win, and nice play by Mia behind her net. She's going to skate around down low and just try to kill off the time. Now down to 3 seconds. Now Lena's pushing at it, and it's a scrum. And with that, 1-0 after the first period of play. Shots are 8-1 for Boulder, but it doesn't feel like it. No. As Alaska really came out flying those first 5 or 6 shifts, and we're buzzing down low. But credit Boulder for responding. Justin, what are you seeing out there?
They're definitely stepping it up compared to the last game and compared to the beginning of this one. Yeah. But it started off kind of slow, but it looks like they're getting their groove and moving the puck and getting the shots. Yep. Hopefully they can keep it up.
Caden, you got any commentary you want to add for all the fans across the country, including your grandparents?
Well, I think they're doing pretty well. This has been a really exciting game. That wraparound shot, I did not think that wraparound shot could work, but they somehow pulled it off.
They did, yeah. Sid, absolutely. And that's, You never know those rappers when they come around the horn, sometimes bounce in a friendly way. And it's obviously dangerous because it's right in the paint. So well done there. We'll have to look on the video. We don't have the overhead cameras like in the big leagues, but my guess is it went off the goalie in some way. That's why goalies hate wraparounds. And here we go. I'm going to line up. Let's see who's coming out for Boulder. It's going to be Mia and Hayden in the back. So Hayden and Mia are going to be on D. And Sid's line is going to stay out. They finished up on that last face-off. And Sid wins again. Hayden off the boards, looking for a winger. Gathered up by Alaska, who turns at her own zone, past the curling dots, which we have here on this rig. Friday night curling. And here comes a girl with a head of steam. She's Dipsy Dooley, number 36, but step forward by Izzy, and she picks it, gathered by Lena, who throws it to the middle as she saw Sid streaking. Now Sid goes the other way. Oh, there's a slap on the stick there, no call. And now Sid behind the net. Emerson and Lena there. Sid still with it. Now no one in front, but she gets it towards the side, comes to the point, and there's a penalty coming against Alaska. Oh, high and wide as Evie heads to the bench. And usually Evie jumps, and she's going to jump now. You can't do it too early. Well done by Boulder, and Lena's still got it. Lena's down. Now they touch the puck, and that'll be it. So penalty again on Alaska. So you wait for the call here. And Evie made it to the bench just in time. It looks like a cross check. And that's the kind of penalty you start to see when teams get frustrated. Riley's going to be out now with her line mates, Kaya and Robo. And Tori and Izzy are on the back line. They're waiting for the Alaska defenders to get their positions. Face off in the offensive zone. And it's won by Alaska, who decided to turn it up. Kaya's got it, and Kaya turns back into the traffic. She had a wide open Izzy who's calling for it. Oh, and that could be I guess not a call, as sticks seem to be in the feet, but Boulder gets away with one, I think. Slapped back, and Riley's got some space here. Riley trying to set up the opportunity goes right through the paint. Now Kaya's got it. Boulder unable to set their power play right now. They're playing a little more slap hockey than we'd like to see. And now it goes all the way down. Izzy back to gather it. 1:25 left in the power play. Izzy throws it hard. Finds Mia, is waiting at the blue line. Nice pickup by Mia. She throws it against the boards cross ice. Kaya there. She sees it. Looks for a pass. Gets it to Riley, but two defenders there. Now slapped in by Tori. It's a bit of chuck-a-puck here. And now coming back out right underneath us. I'm not sure you're able to see that. They grind away underneath. And Riley not having much fun down there with two players on her. And now really a scary opportunity here as Alaska has it at the blue line. Tori with it. She finds Maya. Off the bench, not too many men, and in fact stops the play, but now Maya has it. Maya's going to skate it on her own all the way up, and she dumps it deep, looking for a forecheck, and she's going to get there around the same time, but nice play by the other defenseman to come across, and she's there. Spins on Maya, but off the bench, Aisha, to try to slow things down. It does. So Aisha, Davey. Oh, and Daisy's looking. Oh, that was Aisha looking for Maya across. Comes to the point, held by Izzy, who dumps it back behind the net. 14 seconds left in this power play for Boulder, but they haven't been able to get much on net. Squeezed off is Asia. Asia is now point pass to Yana, who throws it towards the net. Blocked. And now here comes the Alaska player with a head of steam. She's got quite a bit. Nice job by Daisy to get a stick on it last second. Now behind the net, and Alaska's there. Penalty's over with 11 minutes left now in the second. Comes right to the slot. It's sitting there, but Izzy gathers it, and Izzy's going to go, and she thinks she can see daylight as she goes around the defender. Defender keeps her to the outside. Lena off the bench, getting to the net. Izzy now looking for it, too far for Lena, and now goes the other way. And boy, Ayana's got to get on her horse as this player's got some speed, and she does. She uses the arm to deflect. Izzy back on it. Daisy throws it hard away as she felt the pressure. Now to the point. Alaska to the far side. Miss. Yana's now checking there. We need a winger on this right-hand side to be on the point. There's Yana going all the way around. Lena there to gather on the left side. She's going to throw it to the middle. A nice play. And here we go, Aisha. She's got a lot of ice in front of her. A great poke check by number 9. And now Boulder's changing, and we are caught on a change. And flat-footed, here's an opportunity, and a save by Evie on a breakaway opportunity. And that's when you need your goaltender to step up, and she did. Boulder caught on a change. Yana caught flat-footed as she was heading the wrong direction to the box. And that was close. Evie saving the day. Sid's lines out, Lena and Emerson. Hayden's now out there with Mia. Goes around behind the net as Boulder won that faceoff again. Good job by Sid. It's down low and squirts over the line and all the way down. And they're calling for an icing here, but I think the player could have got to it. But wow, that player didn't even do the old fake elbow jig, and the ref still called it. I suspect we have an inexperienced official here. Doesn't know all those veteran tricks the players pay to make it look like they're skating when they're not really. So we got a face off in the defensive zone. Sid's going to take it, wins it cleanly again. And although smartly, oh, it's right in front and it's still loose and it's still loose. I can see it. It's still loose. The players are down. Puck is there. Evie's unable to cover and it comes away from Alaska. She's looking to clear. Emerson hard to the point and it goes past the stick of the defender and out. Holy moly, another point blank, couple of opportunities there. Sid's had enough, throws it out. Smartly picked up by Lena as the defender had to change directions. Lena's dumped from behind again. Lena is going to get herself in trouble doing that move where she's facing the boards. Emerson's got it. She dumps it deep, turns for a change. Here comes Riley's line, Kaya Robo. And head of steam for Alaska. Nice play by Robo. Stop it at the red line. That's what you need to do when those D wind up. You got to stop them early. You can't let them get that head of steam as we saw earlier. Robo immediately forechecked here and aggressive play. Here comes to the slot. And they both, two swings, two misses. Alaska still has it, and Evie has the stick down and has to take that shot. Evie now saving the day. Shots are getting closer. 8-5 now. Shots for Boulder. 1-0 for Boulder. 8:51 left. Sydney's going to stay out there. Lines are changing on D, though, as Corey's coming out with Izzy. Face off. Picked up this time by Alaska. Goes behind the net. Now bounces up high, and it's a goal. And that was just a discombobulated play. But we lost the face-off, and that caused an opportunity for Alaska, and it just bounced up high, and smartly by the Alaska player to jump on that awkward bounce and put it in behind. And I'm not sure many of the Boulder players even saw that. And here we go, 1-1 in the second. We got ourselves a game now. Face off at center ice. So won again by Alaska, who's got a little skip in their step now. It's right in front of the bench. Mia's there to push at it. She's hammered, and they're all grinding away on the far side. Tori changes directions right back into the bench, and this is a good opportunity to try to pick up a too many men call by throwing it in the feet, but it goes out, and that's clearly offside, and he makes the call. Nicely called by the back official there. The player tried to do a little dingle-dangle. Here comes the AC/DC, everybody. This is going to be Aisha's line. Daisy Maya. Izzy Tori going to stay out there. Face-off one again. Boy, Alaska's been winning it all now lately. Tori behind the net. She changes directions. Throws it to the corner. Maya's there to gather it. She's going to get on her. She throws it out, but again, picked off easily by the awaiting number 91 who saw it, what was about to happen. Out to the point, blocked. Nice block by the Boulder side. And now, heavily, Tori falls into the boards heavily. She gets up a little bit slowly, but she seems to be all right. And now that was Aisha trying to throw it out. It does finally cross the line, and it's just onside. Oh, and now it's off. And that really was onside. So, again, that front official is over his head and should be working with the 10Us. And here we go. Change lines. Yana and Mia are out now. And here comes Sid with Lena and Emerson. This time face-off bounces into the feet of Emerson, but again, that was won by Alaska as they come up with it. She drives the net hard, and boy, Lena was just there to touch the stick of the defender. Now she's around the outside, but hard effort by Alaska to keep it in, and she puts it to the middle, and this time Yana disrupts the pass. Emerson here looking for some middle opportunity. She finds Lena's in the middle. Lena squeezed off by two big players. Look like a Boulder Alaska sandwich. Now it's dumped in deep by Alaska, and Alaska's clearly moving faster now. Yana tries to get down low over her stick. Now sent towards the net, deflected behind by Mia. She's hounded. She weakly throws it forward, and that's not able to be gathered by Boulder. And Evie makes a save, but it bounces right back up. And now we have another opportunity, and there's the glove hand of Evie, and the shots are coming fast and furious now. 8, 7. They had 6 players on the ice there. It looks like they had 6 players for that entire sequence, and the oblivious referees in this game are going to lose control of it. And you can always tell in the first 5 minutes when they make those bad, easy calls and they get them wrong, you know that you're in trouble for the rest of the game. Riley's up. She takes the face-off, and a point-blank shot and a save, and it's still loose. And holy moly, that was close as Evie made an unbelievable first stop, followed up with a second one. And that was about as close as it can be. Shots are now in favor of Alaska. And suddenly Boulder is losing every face-off, but this time it's now picked up by Riley, but can't get it out of the zone. They're trying their best, and Alaska's clearly feeling it. Goes off the boards. Now, Riley tries to scoop it up off a knee. Now swatted away off of Izzy's stick. Izzy's got it, and Izzy's going to try to take control as she goes up the side. Izzy making it all the way down the left-hand side. She goes following her own dump in, and the player falls for Wyoming. That opens up some room for Riley, who throws it into the corner. Picked up easily by Alaska, who zigs around Riley, and she's still got it. Stopped by Kaya again. Now Riley has it, throws a dump in, and she's going for a change as here comes Aisha's line. All the way around the horn. Hayden into pinch, does a nice job there. And Aisha, great follow-up, and she tries to get it deep off of a player. Hayden swats at it, but Alaska able to get it down deep, and I'm not sure why this, it is. It's calling for icing, and it is. I'm not sure the front official was going to call that, but the back official did, so we'll have an icing here. 5:39, 1-1 in the second period here. Aisha's out there, and Tori and Yana are now out on D. Aisha take this face-off. Offensive zone. Sits there on the dot right where it's at, and nice kick move by the center for Alaska allows them to win that face-off. Comes up to the side. Here comes Alaska. She throws it rink wide. Pulled together by number 23. She throws it on net, and Evie will hold. Shots now 10-8. And here's the AC/DC that we needed. We'll rock it up a bit. And Boulder needs it because it has been a big swing of momentum here. Aisha taking the face off. It's stuck in the feet, but Boulder comes up with it. Tori driving it forward, and she's looking for the out pass and finds it off the stick of Maya, who now scampers after it. She goes down low, throws in the middle, but intercepted. Maya gets it again. Still sitting here. Maya shot on net, and it's still there as she just continued to work for it. Into the corner. Alaska sweeps at it, but a bit of a fan comes on Aisha's stick. Aisha throws it towards the net off a foot. Number 19 for Alaska has it. Throws it at the boards, but kept in by Yana, who's holding the blue line tight. Here comes Alaska, forced to retreat, and Yana able to get a stick on it, but now, second effort, Alaska gets it deep. Tori has it, changes directions, turns towards all the activity, though, and now it comes to the free up side. Daisy, dangerously in her own zone, got to move the feet, and now it comes to the center, and now all of a sudden, Alaska's picked it up in the neutral zone. Tori has it. Tori looking for an opening, finds Aisha. Aisha doesn't see the pressure coming, and here comes Alaska again. Lena able to put a stick on it. Alaska driving deep again. Tori has it, looks up, sees Daisy wide open. Daisy's got it. She chips it forward. Everyone going for a change here. Lena's in on the forecheck. Nice pass to the middle, but no one home for Alaska. She throws it back in. Boulder tags up. Sid's line is out there. And they throw it deep. Hayden content to throw it right back in. Picked off by Sid, who manning the blue line. Now Hayden's jamming at it. Sid has it again. She tries to dump it off the pants of the defender. Now Hayden has it. She throws it towards the net, and that's a shot. She put it in all the way down, and that's now in the corner where Lena is at it. Lena still with it. She's jamming away, pushed away by big 47, and they throw it all the way down the ice beyond the sticks, and that could be icing. Hayden's got to make it look good, and that is icing. And they'll take it all the way back home. So 3:30 left here in the second. Sydney's line's going to stay out there, as will, it looks like it's Mia and, no, Izzy's coming out now, so it'll be Mia and Izzy on the points. Sydney's going to take this face off. Sydney comes to Izzy, throws it towards the net, but wide. Now on the far side, looks like Emerson's jamming away at it down there with Sydney. Izzy pinches, and Sydney comes up with it. She dumps it back to the corner. There goes Emerson. She's first to it. Tries to throw it to the middle, but off her stick. Now Lena tries to put a stick on it, but here comes Alaska. Sydney coming back to slow it down and goes into the feet of Mia, who's challenging the defender, but in the feet again. No one knows where it is. Sid has it, and she's unable to play, but she leaves it for Mia, who just scampers forward, and she's going to make a play on it. She bounces off the boards and unable to pick it up there as the defender made a nice play, but the defender loses the handle, takes it behind the net. Emerson there to make her change directions, and I think everyone's getting tired. The defender's changing again. Mia's still forward, and Riley's covering for her on D, and now Izzy steps forward. Riley's the only one back at this point, and now it's jammed back in by Robo. So Robo, Kaya, and Riley are out there. Riley behind the net, throws it through the middle, but no one home, and too far for Yana, who is forced to retreat to neutral zone. Yana sees the ice and takes it. She's coming forward. She scoops to the center. She's going to throw it towards the net and wide. It was a close play there as she got it through the slot. Now they scrum behind, and now Mia's got it. She's got a stick on it. She's going to take it wide. The paddle was out, and now Mia comes to the middle, and nice play by, and the goalie pushes on Kaya. The goalie's fired up, but nice little move by Mia Robinson, who did a jig around the poke check and then threw it towards the goalie. And boy, if she had got any elevation on that, she had a sure goal. Aisha now taking this face off with Yana and Izzy in the back. And it comes to the stick of Daisy, throws it on net and a save. So face-off win for Boulder there. And a shot by Daisy from the edge of the circle. Daisy's a shooting machine this weekend. Face-off this time is picked up by Alaska. And luckily gathered up by Jan, who turns, throws it off the boards. Maya there to try to put it deep. Picked off. Jan has it again. She's going to cross center, and she uses her body to defend. And smart play. She throws it over to Izzy. Izzy's looking for the side, and she finds Daisy, who's got some room. Daisy tries to dump it, but fans on it. And now it gets past Izzy, and oh boy, here comes Alaska. A nice play by Yana to come across. Daisy's got it, but she's checked back to Alaska. Checked again off a foot. Now it's a bit of mini-mite hockey here as they slap away at it. Izzy throws it to the middle. Intercepted. And now Yana steps forward, and she luckily takes the player up because Yana all of a sudden looks hurt. And now here comes the Alaska player looking for someone open. The points are open, but hounded by Aisha is she. Still below now. That's Aisha down low. It goes behind the net. Here's Izzy, and boy, Boulder's moving slow compared to the previous games. Daisy slaps at it to get it out, and it seemed like it came out, and they do flag it down. That'll be all the way. And that faceoff should be all the way, but it's not because these officials actually haven't read the rule book. So we'll have a faceoff here. And it's Emerson and Lena with Sid. 53 seconds in the second, 1-1. Mia and Tori are on the back. Sid's going to take this faceoff in the neutral zone, and it's won by Alaska. They dump it in under the stick of Tori. She dumps it right back out. Off of Emerson's stick, bounces off a skate to the middle. Alaska looking for it right at the dot, and Mia shuts that off, but here come the wingers. Sid to defend, and another nice shot by the winger from Wyoming. I'm sorry, Alaska. I don't know why I have in my head. She's looking for a pass to the point, but Tori's there to take it away. Tori changes directions. Lena's on the boards for her. Lena's there, gathers it, looking for a crossing pass, but no one there, and off a boot. Boulder looking much slower. All of a sudden, this looks like the end of a long tournament as nobody's moving their feet. And I think, here comes Lena, and she's off of her knee. She comes up and throws it on net, and it's wide, but nice little slap shot there. 10 seconds left as the clock winds down. 2 seconds left. Pops free, Sid's got it, but that won't be enough. And with that, we head into the third period tied at 1. And it is 12-11 shots for Boulder. But with clearly heavy legs on both sides, this will be an interesting third period. I think whoever makes the mistake is going to lose.
Not going for the pucks 2 at a time, waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that they are watching more than they are anticipating here. And they're not driving it, which I understand. Everyone has had a lot of hockey. Even the announcers are losing their voices. But we got M&M playing the best that 8 Mile can offer. For all you Michigan fans out there, we hope you're enjoying this show. We might have one or two. And Alaska's fired up. And let's see if Boulder can muster a third period charge. And the music's up. Players are up. Here comes Riley's line. Robo, Kaya, Hayden, and Izzy on D. And here comes the face-off. And with that, a quick win by Alaska. They drive it deep. Player falls. Comes the line regardless, and it's a strong shot. Stopped by Hayden, who's able to put a stick on it. Nice block. Robo gains the line, dumps it deep. Riley in on the forecheck. Defender misses the puck. Now behind the net, Kaya there to gather it. Riley throws it towards the goal, but the goalie does not get it, and it's loose, and wide open is Robo, who throws it hard and wide. Now into the corner. Missed shot there by Robo. That was a nice opportunity. Set up from behind. Izzy trying to hold the line. Kaya there to slap it back in, and Izzy sends it deep as they go for a change. Here comes Aisha with Kaya and Maya, but they're approaching this line just as the player comes out. It goes off a boot, and that was not actually outside as the player had tagged up, but he's going to call it anyway. You can slow-mo that on the video later, but I'm pretty sure that Boulder had come back to tag up on that. Here comes Tori and Yana. Aisha wins the face-off back. Yana throws it forward.
Nice.
And she finally gets it deep. All the way down. Number 8 sends it behind her own net to the corner, and no one there on the forecheck. Here comes Daisy. She catches up and slows the player down, who throws it all the way down, and that may be on net for no icing. And Edie will gather it up. 12:43, third period, 1-1. And we've got a mix of Aerosmith and possibly Beastie Boys, depending which way this sample goes. And it's Aerosmith. Face-off down low, it's won again. Wow, just a change in face-offs has made a big difference here as Tori managed to get it, but off the heel of Maya, who's forced to turn back, and now it's off the heel of a defender, and now it drives deep. And those are the little plays that end up costing you. Now we're having to force the Boulder team to get out of the zone. No one moving for Alaska. They have time. Maya's there looking for the breakout. She sends it wide, and it's going to be Tori as Aisha is behind. Tori shovels it to the middle, and it's off a skate. It's going to go towards the goal. Goalie plays it with a big paddle, whacks it to the side, picked up by the winger, and out. Yana has it, and she dumps it deep. All the teams on both sides are looking tired, you can see. Change the lines. Here comes Mia with the head of steam. Lena is back there with her as she was covering for Tori, who's still out. Hits the line. Now Emerson dumps it deep. Here comes Lena making a play to the middle of Emerson. Emerson still has it. Emerson puts it right on, paddled back by the goaltender. Another centering attempt by Emerson. She tries again, and I don't know why he's blowing it because the net is off. So we've got now 11:37. Some pressure from behind by Emerson and Lena. Sid's now joining to take this face off. It's Hayden's out there with Mia now. And we got the country music playing, everybody. Offensive zone face-off. Here's Sid. And it's won by Alaska, and that's a big change. I think they've won about 6 or 7 in a row. And here it comes off a skate. Lena's got it. She throws it towards the net weakly. Looking for the rebound is Emerson, but not there. Now Emerson is chasing after it. Player turns. Emerson stays with it. Turns again. Emerson stays with it. But nice play by the defender to shake the forecheck. Now Lena's after it. Lena gets a stick on it, but still comes to center. Nice play by Alaska. And here they come. And that is offside and called. I thought he was going to miss that one, to be honest. That was a good call. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. And here comes Riley, Kaya, Mia, Tori, and Izzy. Face off down, won by Boulder. And now here we go. Mia drives it, Robo across the line, dumps it deep, trying to get there. She's impeded. In fact, the player, Alaska player, lost her stick, but Riley there first, and Robo is going to sneak forward. Oh no, going for the centering pass, and Kaya was there wide open. Defender slaps at it, nice save. As good shot there by Kaya, who almost had an opportunity. Almost got it in. Now it's in the corner. It kicked forward. Tori pinches forward. It comes back to her. And Kaya's got to get there first, but now Riley is able to jam it deep into the corner. Kaya trying to play after. It comes all the way around. Riley there first, and she's strong stick. Beats the winger. Now she's 1-on-3. Sent all the way around by Alaska. And again, they look tired as well. Izzy pinches off of her foot. Comes to Riley, but off the stick. And unable to clear was Alaska. But now they do the second effort, and it's a charge right through the middle. Izzy there to defend, and there's a big shot that misses, hits the back of the net, and it's still there. Izzy keeps it to the outside, still to the outside, comes forward, and Riley's going to be able to get there first. She slaps it across, but off the knee, and now Maya will try her hand at it. She throws it to the side as players are changing. It's up and high, and I think that hit a player. That was too many men, and they don't call it. That was clearly too many men as that puck came right off of the body of the Boulder player. So another missed call by the officials. And we'll change it up. It looks like Aish is out there. And now here comes Alaska. They're charging out. Yana defending with Izzy. And she makes it around Yana, and Izzy's forced to come across, and Evie takes the shot and holds. 9:23 here in the first. Shots are 14-11 for Boulder, technically. And they're going to change it up as the players are really starting to shorten the shifts up because they look tired. Sydney's going to take the face off. Aisha heading to the bench. Face off, defensive zone. Here's Sid. She wins it clean to the corner. Jan is there to gather at about half speed. She nice to play back. Emerson looks for Lena, who's got ahead of Steven. Lena's going to chip it to the outside and pick up her own, and she chips it again, and she gets through, and she gets through wide open as Emerson in the middle, and a shot. Oh, and Emerson unable to convert. Perfect play to the middle, and Emerson just over her stick. What a fantastic looking play there. And all the energy's gone now as they have to come back. And Giannis beat by Lena on her horse. Gets there. And what a play to come back hard after end-to-end both directions for Lena. Now to the point. Throwing it back deep off the back of the net. Mia here to gather. Comes to the point. Lena challenges. Nice tip opportunity by Alaska. That player was looking to tip it towards the goal. Yana stops, turns. Jan obviously looking heavy in the legs as she skated her heart out all weekend, and she's checked. Sid in to help, and Evie has to push it back, but it's still there. Sid now has it. Lena off for a change, thrown forward, and right off the bench is Robo. Hopefully she can do something, but she's checked away. 1-1, 8:21 left in the third. Alaska dumps it. Robo just elbow, shoulders a girl. She skates in, and 43 looking for a call, but players letting it play now at this point. The refs aren't calling that. Behind the net, they're pushing, and it looks like who is that down low? I can't even tell. Is that Riley getting squeezed off? It is. And boy, look at the effort by Alaska. And here comes Mia. She's got it on her stick, and she's cut off by Alaska off the boards, but it's not out as it went off a skate. Mia has it. Mia's trying to look for the far side. Kaya's alone. She's got it now. Nice turn, but pinched by Alaska. Mia takes it again. Boulder tired and having trouble getting out of the zone with 7:39 left. Mia's got it now. Alaska goes for a change, but no one able to really get on their horse. They look so tired at this point. Mia dumps it out to the center and changes. Oh, and an opportunity there for Riley. Maya's now out Maya with Kaya. So we're getting a bit of a change in lines here at the end as players are coming and going. It's thrown towards the middle. And oh, here comes Alaska with a shot. It's tipped up and away. It's in the slot. Who's there to gather it? It says Hayden now takes it. She tries to shovel forward, but Alaska's stick on it. She's got it. She's trying to find a Hayden, but Maya way ahead, but Hayden doesn't see her and now throws it belatedly to Maya, who was way ahead of her earlier. There is starting to be the game of the day as everybody's tired and not seeing things. Maya still with it, down low. Aisha behind the net goes all the way around, and Izzy's got it now. Izzy charging from the point. She's out there with Hayden. It's behind the net now. Behind the corner, and poor Aisha's all alone with two big defenders on her, but here comes Daisy to pick up the puck, and she's got it still. She throws it right to the net, and it's just to the side. Nice play by Daisy to put in a dangerous area. Now it comes around. Maya trying to get there. She does. Gets a boot on it. She stops that forward charge by Alaska with 6:23 left. And everybody looking tired. It's at the line. Held and not held. It is right at the blue line. Ref was right there. We'll assume he made the right call. Changing lines again. Here comes Sid with Lena and Emerson. Emerson, the hero of the 12U semifinal game that put them into the final, which they won. Yana and Tori are out there. And faceoff still sitting there at the dot, and they bang away at it. It's picked up now by Alaska, who turns behind their net. Lena on the forecheck. Lena trying to get in the way, but it goes past the defender. Yana gathers it on the forehand, throws it down to Lena. Lena's there. Emerson's in front. Intercepted by the Alaska players. 3 Alaska players and Lena alone. It's down beside. Now Sid's there to help. A nice play by Alaska to exit. Yana just pokes it away, and now Yana has to fight for it. Sid back. She gathers it. Sid still there. Does a little jig to make some room for herself, and now she's on the train. Here she comes, hooked from behind, no call. Sid falls, and now there's a call. And that is a stick in the feet and a call. And they did. He's got the tripping call and the back official, and Evie was heading to the bench. So power play for Boulder here with 5:37. And this is the opportunity that Boulder has needed to maybe take a lead. They're changing up, throwing Riley's line out there, trying to get some kind of fresh troops out. So Kaya, Robo have had a strong game. Yana's out there with Tori still. Face off. Won by Alaska, and they control in the corner. Comes to the point, however, and thrown towards the net. It's right there, and unfortunately, just off the stick of Kaya. Nice play by Riley to jam it back in. This is an opportunity, and now we have some space. Robo has it, looks high, decides to turn instead, throws it to the slot, but Alaska there to gather and toss to the center ice area. D, Tori over to Yana. She goes off the boards. Nice chip. Mia's there. She's got to hold the line. She's got to get it in the zone first before making that pass, and that's going to be offside. And now that comes out as they had to wait for Alaska, but now right back by Tori, and Tori steps forward, and she's going to move her feet. Tori's going to drive the rush in. Tori able to get it deep, and she's going to follow her own chip and dump. But Alaska there, and she's got a head of steam. Kaya's got to get there and tries to stop it. It's going all the way down, and this will be icing, and the refs have it this time with 1:06 left in the power play, 4:43 in the period. Here comes Captain Mia with Hayden. And we'll have Aisha's line out. And no one skating very hard to the faceoff dot. Justin, these girls look tired. 4:43, 1:06 in the power play. Boulder has an opportunity to make it happen here. Faceoff's won beautifully, and it comes to the point, and here comes Hayden to throw it on net. On net, save, rebound. Comes out to the side, but now behind the net. Daisy on it. She's putting a stick on it. Alaska trying to kill some time. 50 seconds left. Dump back. Nice play. And here comes Aisha. She scampers forward. She's going to cut to the front of the net. Poke check. It's loose. And Maya slams at it. Not able to get it through the block. And here comes Alaska. But Mia puts a stick on the outbound player. But now head of steam. Another stick by Mia to slow it down. But 91 has it. She's going deep on the shorthanded. And the penalty is on Boulder. And I didn't realize that there had been a call when the back official had his arm up the whole time. And that's going to negate the power play with 30 seconds left, and Maya's heading to the box. And that will give a minute and a half opportunity for Alaska at the end of this game. And so Boulder in dire straits here. They're going to need some step-up plays. Looks like Sid and Lena are out there. This 4-on-4. And here, and Boulder's going to be trying to make a last-minute change, but the ref won't allow it. And here the play comes back out. Lena's got it 4-4. She throws it hard off the boards. Nice play there. And she makes it all the way down the ice. Lena on the forecheck. Now picked up and strong play by Alaska as they cross with speed. It's at the blue line, stopped by Mia, and she throws it forward. With 8 seconds left in the Boulder 4-on-4, it'll soon be a power play opportunity. Izzy gathers it. She's there with Mia. Gets to Lena, crosses it hard and pick on the stick of Sid, who's driving it forward, and she's hounded from behind, but Sid drives through it and harassed, but goes to the net. It's still loose, and Sid's sitting in the corner after being dumped by 2 players. It comes around hard, and a nice play by Alaska to get it out, but not on the sticks. So Mia's got it as the power play is on for Alaska. Mia switches directions in her own zone. She throws it right to the point, and she has to step forward. But now Sid has time with 1 minute left in this. She leaves it for Lena, who throws it, but it's deflected. Lena tries to backhand it forward. Lots of standing around. Sid's now got it in the corner. 53 seconds left in the power play. Lena's digging away at it. She gets it, but now it comes free. Now Lena again, she's got it. She's going to lean forward. She blocks it, and opportunity for Mia or Lena, but Lena heads to the bench. She's been out there for a while. Changing for Lena is Robo coming out 46, but now Alaska has it, and she throws it high and hard, and that was dangerous there. Puck all the way down, but it looks like it's on net, so no icing. 25 seconds left. That's fortunate for Boulder. They change it up. Izzy's now back there with Yana. And now nice play by Riley to prevent that rush, and it comes all the way back. And just 10 seconds left in Maya's penalty here. Comes to the point. Yana has it, but off her stick. Oh, that was dangerous. But here it comes. Robo right in the slot. She's hounded by 3 players. She gets under the stick. She still has it. Robo still with it. She's fighting for it. Comes to Alaska, and out comes Kaya to remove the power play. So the Boulder has dodged a bullet there. It goes deep. 1:56 left in the game. Izzy behind the net. She gets tied up. Evie's out of her net playing it, which we haven't seen this entire series. And now at 1 minute left in the game, we're 1:46. She's out of her net. Now Alaska down low, kept to the corner by the foot of Izzy. Gathered by Riley, who throws it forward. Riley again, chuck a puck with the D. She looks for the cross ice. Goes past the defender, and now Kaya chasing after it. Nice far side pass to near side by Alaska. Izzy's there. She chips it up high, looking for Maya, but intercepted. Alaska makes a neat play. Now Alaska drives with 1:21 left in the game. Aisha behind her own net. She's trying to get it, but stick under her. Unable to get to it. Maya there down low to help, and now Maya's got some space, and she's going to try to take it out. Here comes the heat, and Maya throws it forward, and this could be icing as it went up and over the shoulder, and it is. 1:02 left in the third period, 1-1. Shots are 17-12 for Boulder. And they'll be changing it up here. Aisha's going to stay out there with Daisy and Maya. Mia and Tori on D. Face off to the right of the Boulder goalie. And the face off is won by Alaska, who gather it up. They dump it to the corner, picked off by Aisha. Maya's got it. She knows she's got someone on the far side. Mia gets it. She's looking for the far side, but intercepted. 49 seconds left. Back on Mia's stick. Mia has it. She throws it to the boards, trying to protect it. Gets it up to the side. Now it's deep by Alaska. Tori forced to go in her own corner. Tori changes up. It's still down low. Comes up with it. Alaska and comes to the point, but nice play by Daisy to defend the slot. Now Daisy scampers forward as they dump it in. 31 seconds. Tori underneath the stick, but Alaska's there. Now Aisha's got it underneath. Tori behind her net. She changes directions into the oncoming stick of Alaska. She's away. They bang away at it. Evie's on the side, and what a save. As the player was left all alone in front of the net, and Evie forced to make the stop. 18 seconds left. And here comes Sid and Riley. We're putting out the extra centerman here at the end of the game. Robo's out there. Riley's out there. Face off won by Boulder. And Mia takes it around 15 seconds as she throws it to Riley. Riley slams it and smartly gets it up and out. Now she's stopped at center ice. It's in the feet. 5 seconds left. Probably not enough time here. And I think, folks, with 1 second left, we're going into overtime in the championship game of the Boulder Breakout. As this is the championship game, I'm not sure of the rules. It'll probably be a 5-minute overtime and then some shootouts, but I'm not sure of the tournament rules here.
It'll be a 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime.
5-minute 3-on-3 overtime period, and we have never practiced 3-on-3. Although we do a lot of drills 3-on-3, we've never done full ice 3-on-3. I shouldn't say that. I think we actually have a couple of times, but this will obviously be unique. And in this game, as we've seen in the NHL, it's a possession game, and I'm sure that's what Coach Steve is telling the girls now. This is it. The players on the ice are going to have to find a little extra and dig deep. After 7 games we played, 9 for a couple of our girls in 3 days, 4 days, there's going to be some tired legs. So we're going to see what we got as we've got. I'm going to actually make some changes on my little tracker right now for a 3-on-3 situation. Never had to do this before. I'm guessing Riley's going to be out there. I'm guessing Sid will be out there, but 5-minute 3-on-3. Never seen this before in the 14U level. And there's Boulder with a cheer. Take a face off at center ice, and here is Sid. Looks like Izzy's going to be on the back line. And who's joining Sid up front? I think it's Riley and Sid. Riley, Sydney, and Izzy are on the OT face-off here. I'm assuming that Sid's going to take it based on her strong success in the face-offs. 5 minutes, 1-1, overtime. Next goal wins, sudden death. Face-off win by Sid, and Riley takes it wide. Riley going deep. She's got 2 defenders on her. That leaves someone open. Sid to help out on the side. 2-on-2 now. Riley pushed away by the defender. Riley in pursuit. Riley stays with it, puts a stick on it now. Sid comes in deep, player behind the net, throws it towards the blue line, and Izzy's there to gather. Izzy dumps it deep, but he picked off, and now it's going to be the other way. Opportunity for Alaska. She throws it, but Sid, oh, beautiful play by Izzy. Get it as Riley gathers it, dumps it high off the glass and in. Alaska gathering it. Pursued by Riley. Alaska has it. Possession game now. Sid's got to get on her horse, and the player hits some snow, and the player goes off for a change, and Izzy's going to gather it. Here comes Aisha changing for Riley. Number 11, or number 42, Aisha is out there now, and she has the puck on her stick. Aisha always sneaky at the blue line, checked away. Now Robo's joined for Sydney, who's heading off, and Izzy's headed off. Now it's down low. Look at the play by Robo. She jams the net, and she's into the net, and that's safe as she was hauled down to the last second. What a play by Robo, who took the game in her hands to make that hard cut to the net, and the goalie took that. It was not, I don't think the puck was in. And now we have some sort of background music going, which was driving the crowd crazy. But the goalie is fixing a pad here as the player Mia was pulled down and spun around, feet in. And fans on the other side looking for a goalie interference call. I don't think they're going to get it. And it looks like she knocked down and fell into the goal. And here come the officials who are talking. Now Aisha's going to take this face-off down low. And this is an important one with 3:54 left in the overtime period. They win it forward. It comes to the point. Mia has it. She throws it deep. Goes in the corner. Mia challenges her player, and nicely done. Here comes Robo, who's got some legs left. Robo changes direction. Now she throws it deep. Aisha's got to scamper after it, but Alaska's there first. She changes directions now. Here comes Robo. They've got 2 players deep, and this is dangerous. It's off a foot, and Aisha is sitting there on this, and it jumps up high and wide as the goalie had to make a save on that with Aisha on the doorstep. Now it's the other way. It's a 2-on-1 unless Aisha can catch it. Mia back. Mia with the stick. It goes to the middle. And she throws it, and what a play by Mia to disrupt the 2-on-1, and they have enough to come the other way. Everybody looking like heavy legs. Aisha has it. She's on the board. She's squeezed heavily in there. 2-on-1. It's picked up by Alaska. They throw it into the corner, and off is Daisy, who's now on the ice. Daisy gathers it in her own zone. Daisy, number 21. She's got nothing but ice, and she's got to get on her horse. She's got Lena with her. She throws it across to Lena, who can't handle that pass. It comes to the blue line. And now it's the other way. Yana forced to chase. Yana pushing it to the outside. Yana's still outside. Yana picks up the puck. Yana throws it up to Lena off her stick, and she's got it. She throws it to the middle, all the way down. Now it comes deep. Yana with it. 2:30 left in the overtime. Yana controls behind her net. She looks for a pass. Selena who gets it, but it's off her stick. Comes to the point. Now the point still has it, and the player falls. Yana makes a move, and now it's on Lena's stick. Lena has it, looking for a centering pass. No one there, and she's checked. Lena can't move anymore. She's allowing Riley, who's now stepped back on the ice, to gather the puck. Everybody looking tired at this point. Checked. Riley now comes around to Yana again. Yana off of Lena's foot. Lena throws it in the middle. Lena too tired to move. She's looking for a change. Now it's at Sunrise. It's in the feet. Riley hunting it down, but nice play by Alaska to find some legs here. And she slips forward, but wow, what a fantastic looking play by Maya to challenge and prevent that opportunity. Now behind the net, though, Alaska's got it. They dump it in front. Wide open in the slot. Shot high and wide. Over the net by Alaska. And that was a point blank opportunity. Comes in the middle and saved by Evie. 1:37 left here in the overtime. 1-1. And I'm not sure we can handle this. Riley's going to stay out there with Maya and Izzy on D. And somebody called timeout. Looks like Alaska called timeout. And I'll take a drink myself after this long game. And we got the fiddles playing here in the background. Nothing like some fiddling to get people going in the overtime period. Somebody have a word with that DJ. Well, none of the parents are talking because I think they're all basically about to have a nervous breakdown. Nothing like watching your kids play in a championship overtime period. Get the nerves up. The ref is blowing the whistle. And Boulder calling it out at the bench. And it is going to, now Sid's coming out for this. Sid will probably take the face off as she's been dominant all year long. Riley's with her and Izzy on the back line. And face-offs there, and it is won by Boulder, gathered up by Izzy. Comes to the line, but kept in by Alaska. Now Sid's down low, thrown forward, and players dumped in front by Izzy as she went to the net. They're not calling anything now, and the fans from Alaska are calling for it. Nice little nifty play, but it turns, and boy, that could have been dangerous as the puck squirted free. Izzy showing still she's got the legs to handle this, and she's pursued from behind, but she makes it around. Izzy's going to go on her own all the way. She takes it outside. Izzy, we've seen her do this before, throws it on net. Nice hard shot, but bad angle, and easily saved by the goalie from Alaska. Players are not changing for Boulder. And actually, Sydney is now looking like she needs to get changed. She's heading to the bench. So Aisha's going to come out. Here comes Aisha. Probably going to take this face off. She does. It goes back in the corner. And now here comes Alaska. They're around the back. It's kept off there. They bang away at it. Kyle pops free. Here goes Captain Mia, number 8, chasing after it. She has it. She makes a smart play, and she's got it. She flips it forward, and can Aisha get there? Stuck on. Oh, and a nice little play by. She's got some legs, and she's got help. Mia dumps in, and someone's got to stay back. Riley's staying back, but now a nice play by Alaska to squeeze it off. Mia down low, but she's going to have to get back because this Alaska player's on her horse. Aisha trying to get there. She does. She makes the player make a move. It comes across the blue line and flipped forward by Riley. 22 seconds left. Here it is. Maybe one last charge here. Nice job by Alaska to defend that. And Aisha goes out for a change. Here comes Robo. Here it is with 13 seconds left. That's enough time. Mia's got to defend. Mia pokes it away, but there's a wide open player in front of the net. It's behind the net now. Daisy there at 4 seconds left. It sits behind, and I don't think they realize it's behind with no time. And I think we're going to a shootout as this is going to be a game for the ages as these two teams have fought to a 1-1 tie. 3-player shootout is the call from the scorer. Chris Lockram, the head coach of the program, runs all 20 coaches that we have, maybe more on the teams, 19 or 20 teams here in Boulder. He's behind the microphone. This is the final game of the Boulder Breakout Tournament, and I'm sure some of the Alaska folks have flights today that they're trying to get to. And everyone appreciates a nice long overtime and shootout, but not when you're trying to get to the airport. Well, I think at this point I can put down the shots are 20-13 officially by my count for Boulder. And, well, we're going to have a hero. Who's it going to be? They're going to pick 3 players, and then they'll alternate one-on-one if it's still tied after 3. Scorer deciding which team will go first. I always like going last, but I'm terrible at the shootouts. Justin, do you have a preference in these situations?
As a goalie parent, yeah, I don't like them.
Yes. Goalie parents, we'll excuse Justin if he's hyperventilating in the corner. If anyone has any oxygen, please send it to the Boulder Sports Stable East Rink. Looks like the first shot's going to be for Alaska. And the player, number 19 for Alaska, at the blue line, awaiting a whistle. And back and forth we'll go. Evie, we do shootout practice all the time, and Evie's very strong. But both goaltenders have shown today they know what they're doing. And here we go. First shooter for Alaska. Oh, and makes the move to the forehand. Unable to handle. And I think Evie was there anyway. So pressure on as Sydney hops on the ice, be the first shooter for Boulder, and she can give us an advantage. Sydney put a few in this tournament, and here she goes. Sydney gathers the puck. Shot and a save. And the goalie didn't flinch. And we'll move on to the second round. First shooter of the second round for the North Stars. Number 91. Sharp. Here she goes. With speed, tries a left to a right and loses the handle. And she might have had the goalie beat, but one too many moves and unable to capitalize. Izzy Junkin. Leading scorer for the team, for Boulder, taking the second shot. Picks up the puck at center. And she shoots and wide. She carefully brought that forward, looking for an opening. The goalie never gave it to her, and she shot it wide. So we'll go to the third round. First shooter here. Number 24 for Alaska. A shot and a save! Off the shoulder and off the corner of the crossbar. Evie standing tall. Shoulder, crossbar, and out. And with that, Daisy had a hat trick earlier today. Daisy at center ice. And she picks it up, and the whistle blows, and the goalie must have asked for more time as the official down low stops it. So we'll have a redo here. Not sure what that was all about, but Daisy will try it again. Let's go, Daisy. This is the third round. She can win it here. And it's a save right in the chest. And we'll move to the fourth round. We'll pick one player at a time. And by rules, I believe they'll have to go through the entire bench. And we saw 25 shooters in Dallas. Not our team, but we watched the boys' game with 21 shooters. But they have to use everybody on the bench before they can go back for a second shot. Unlike the Olympics, which does it after 5. Here goes Alaska. And a swing and a miss. Up high, off the back glass, and Boulder has an opportunity to win it again. Who's it going to be? And Captain Mia steps on the ice. Number 8, the only returning player from last year's successful team. She's captain. She's not wasting any time. For the win! And that's it! Boulder wins! Captain brings it home! And there they go! Your Boulder Breakout 2021 champions! What a victory! And fitting that the captain seals the deal for Boulder. What a heartbreak for Alaska, who showed nothing but effort the entire game. But at the end, Evie puts up a shoulder, and Captain Mia Lindstrom with a beautiful looking shot upstairs for the win. And after being undefeated the entire tournament, 1 goal against, only by this team by Alaska, and they bring it home for the 14 AA program. And as Alaska was previously the 4th ranked team in the country, this will move them up in the rankings significantly nationally.
For an amazing tournament. We want to thank everybody for coming. About 2 weeks ago, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to pull this off due to COVID. And just earlier on Monday this week, we were allowed to have spectators. So really, really awesome to see all these girls play hockey all weekend. I'm glad fans got to watch. Congratulations again to both teams. Thank you very much, Alaska, for coming.
Yay!
Great weekend.
And if you're unable to hear that, that's Chris Lockram thanking the parents and the players from Alaska for making the long trip. 2 weeks ago, we weren't sure this was going to happen. And there go the 3 captains, Daisy, Izzy, and Mia, who grabbed the banner. And we're going to put that one on the wall. You can see we have a lot of them here. Hopefully the camera is on.
Oh, yeah.
We got it on the team, and we're still rolling. And the girls are taking their helmets off. A round of applause here for Alaska, who obviously are disappointed, but huge effort as they made their way and made it close on a team that previously hadn't even been scored on in this tournament. So well done there. And now the pictures are rolling as the girls gather their banner. And I think Chris Lockram is pleased that his 14s and 12s have both won championships today. And that shows a lot about our programs in the girls. And it shows our farm team is strong. Hopefully we can keep a lot of these girls through the years, but I assume some of them will move out east, which happens often. But we're going to get some hair flips, including Coach Steve, who needs to get his hair flipped. But nice #1 pose and well-deserved pictures with gloves strewn all over. So fantastic for the girls.
Great series.
And
So much fun.
a lot of hockey, and I think we could use a few days off, frankly. I know we've got some bumps and bruises and sprains, so we're going to head into next weekend's state tournament down in South Denver. I'm not sure when our games start. I don't think I've seen a schedule. I'm assuming Friday, maybe even Thursday, and it's already Monday. So we've got ourselves just a couple of days to regroup, and then an important weekend locally. If they are one of the top 2 teams in that, they'll move on to the regionals, which will be in Scottsdale, Arizona, which is fine with me. Thank you very much.
2 games on Friday.
2 games Friday, 8:30 in the morning and 2:45 on Friday. And we'll be bringing those live as well. But girls now just gathering their stuff and heading to the locker room. So with that, we will sign off from beautiful Superior, Colorado. Thanks, everybody.